Out of all the buttons in the game, it had to be that one. And just like that, another use case for coffee has emerged. Today, we're going to talk about the second, another use case for coffee. What's going on with coffee? What's going on with that coffee price? Oh man, 11 to 12 dusk per coffee felt so good. But let's talk about what's going on. And we're going to talk about Martizens. We're going to talk about some other stuff. We're also going to talk about a missing button. That's right, a button is missing. I find myself longing for it. We don't know what happened to it. It has been obliterated. It has been obliterated. It has been smited from. It has been smited. The button is gone. It's just gone. Don't worry about it. GG. All right. Anyway, here we go. Let's take a look. There is another use case for coffee, and I love it, love it, love it. I hope that there's more like this. I like how they're interweaving and making all these kinds of connections and loops, and this goes for that, this goes for that, and it goes from that to that to that to that, and then loops back, you know. So cool. Anyway, woo, so much to talk about here. So all right, so right now the decay of structures is off, which is okay. You know, I kind of wish it was on because I like my CADs to help me boost my fab. That currently isn't happening while the decay is off, but that's okay. The shelters have a few tasks. Now, one of the tasks is extra credit. Let's take a look at that. Extra credit consumes stamina, oxygen, coffee, and power. So this is another use case for coffee. And what this does is, the brief description says it studies various online research papers and different topics. Anyway, you're going to get XP and a range of XP, like a little bit of everything, pretty much. So here's what I've been doing because I have multiple Martizens. I have 7 to be exact at this moment, 7. I'm assigning the same Martizen for this task, because I want that one Martizen to be like my jack of all trades. Okay. And yeah, I don't know if I suggest that or whatever, but I think that is a good way to go because he'll get boosted up in every area just doing this extra credit. So you can see right now we are short the coffee because I'm in brew mode or ground mode right now. So we're going to go ahead and buy coffee. I have no problem buying coffee because I sell coffee myself, and dude, if I can support my own adventure, or my own adventure, not adventure, no. If I can support my own venture, even by means of supporting like my competitors, cool. Like, you know, competition just raises everybody. So let's go. We're all in this together. So got my coffee. I bought 12. I only needed 8, but I do have more tasks than just those 8. So let's take a look. Let's go back. Missing my button. Oh wait, nope, don't drink that. Don't drink that yet. Okay. All right. So we'll go to extra credit. Assign. Now, real quick, as you can see, they did put the stamina on here. I think most of us thought it would be there eventually. I certainly did. It is definitely very nice, very welcome change. So let's see here. Have they been shuffling around? Okay, so I don't know if they've been shuffling, or hopefully they haven't been. But if these Martizens are in the same order, I always pick the Martizen second from the bottom because my life science one, I strictly have her doing life science tasks, and the guy directly above usually does all the what do you call it? The extra credit. Okay, there we go. All right, I had a moment there. All right, so there we go. We got our 4 brewed coffees. We got our 4 tasks. Hopefully it's the same guy. I've been picking the same spot. And we'll go to this one here. Extra credit. Boom. 4 more coffees. Assign. We'll pick that same Martizen, 5708. Second from the bottom, like I have been doing. And assign. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at him. I've only been doing this for like a day, maybe. I've only done it like maybe the 8 tasks, you know? And then he's also running these ones too. I wish he kind of said which Martizen was running this task, you know, 5708 or something, whatever. I don't know. Anyway, Let's go to Martizen's. And why is there a dot? Because you can eat, right? Oh, cool. The dot's there so they can eat. Or not so they can eat, but so you know they can eat. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and do that now. Now 5708. Actually, oh, this isn't the guy. Okay, so when I installed my newest Martizen, because I didn't have a shelter for him previously, he bumped the other guy that was doing it. So that's probably this guy right here. So he was doing it. Anyway, I switched it up a little bit, I guess. So now we will dedicate 5708 Nikki to doing that task. So that's cool. I wish I could rename him. I'd rename him like whatever task I have them on, you know, but no, it's okay. Anyway, so there's that. Another use case for coffee. I think it's pretty cool. Honestly, I think running this task is good. You know, I don't know, you know, break down a price per XP and all that stuff. I'm not going to go ahead and math that out. I don't care to right now. I'm just gonna run it. Like, I think this is good. I think that's great to get a bunch of XP in different fields for certain Martizens. I have, let's see this here. Does it tell you? So I have 3 Martizens with machining. So it's like, I don't run that much machining to need 3 in that area. So like over about half my force is machining level 10. And they, you know, it'd be nice if I just need to have somebody who can do multiple skills basically. So I am going to keep one of my machining guys on machining, and then I'm going to keep the life science person with life science. And then some of these, I'm just going to get them in skills that I like, in skills that maybe I even don't have. It just depends on the one, but some of them will be more focused than others, and we'll just go from there. So very excited about that. I don't know about you guys, but I am missing that button. I am seriously like, damn. Like, if there was a vote and I could have picked any other button to remove or get out the way or whatever, it would have certainly not been that profile button. Because I think there were 3 places for the profile. I think you did have this spot initially, which was I think over here before, and then I think you had also the profile thing here. But the one that I used, even though there was I think 3 options, I think the one that I mostly used was over here. So when it disappeared, I'm like, how do I get to my other DTMs? I'm like, okay, and then I eventually figured out, okay, I just click on this. You know, no big deal, but I still find myself kind of like OCD robotically trying to look for it over here occasionally, like longing for it. I miss it. Okay, that was my button. So I don't know. Honestly, I think it would be cool if it was. I know they're trying to go for like this MMO thing, right? Well, in the MMOs I play, the UI is customizable. Like, maybe you have a little ticker where I can just check, like, hey, I'll have that button back there. Yes, thank you. I'll take that back. You know, kind of like this. Only show owned items. That is the most beautiful button option ever. And if I could have a settings tab somewhere, probably in this menu here, where I could select, hey, put the profile button back there on the left, or if I could unlock the UI and move things around, kind of like how we can move around the radio player, but maybe you have a lock too. If I could like click an unlock button, move things where I want, maybe not like the top part and the bottom part, but if I could move like this row and maybe add or remove buttons, like, I think that would be cool. Like that would be like, all right, cool, we're getting closer to that MMO territory, right? Like, we got a little more freedom. We got some mods that let us, you know, do certain things. Like, you know, some games are like Blizzard, or not Blizzard, but WoW, Warcraft. But anyway, I would like to customize the UI a little bit. I would like that button back. It's not a game changer. I'll certainly get used to not having it, but man, like, it was kind of like, oh, come on, like, that had to be moved. But maybe it did. Maybe it did. I don't know. I'm gonna stop ranting about this now, but it's cool. I'm happy. Oh, coffee. we were supposed to talk about coffee. So coffee, it did dip down. You can see coffee right now is 9.8. And if we go to the Digi calculator, which is my favorite calculator, but we'll go to the price history. If you click the little hamburger on top or spatula, click on price history, type in coffee, brewed coffee right here. You can see that for a while, this only goes back so many days. I think this is these 4-hour candles. Let's see, yeah, I think they're 4-hour candles. Anyway, does it say somewhere? Every 15 minutes. Okay. Anyway, okay. So we can see coffee has been declining since July 22nd. This is pre-Martizen. Okay. This is pre a lot of things. Coffee was awesome at 11 and 12. You can see it's kind of been struggling to hold any kind of area for a while. A nice dip, a nice pump. And then it's just been going down. I think as more people probably are able to brew it, maybe that's part of it. Maybe part of it is people aren't drinking it as much. Who knows? It could be just a combination of things. And then last night we were down to what, 9.6? I swear I saw it like at 8.8. It does say here that the data is sampled every 15 minutes, so some spikes or dips might be missed. But I feel like coffee got pretty low. We did pump back up. I think part of that might be the second use case. So I'm hoping that's the case. But if you have Martizens, you have a shelter, I would think running that extra credit task would be beneficial. I know I'm a little biased because I do make coffee, and that would only help me out if you all ran that task. But I think getting the smorgasbord of XP is great. So I think that's awesome. So anyway, I think that's about it. I guess no matter what size your Million on Mars profile game is at, no matter what where you're at, maybe you're like a $20 premium player, maybe you're a mega whale or a shark. I don't consider myself a whale. I certainly have a lot of assets, more than probably the average player for sure. So I don't consider myself a whale. I'm probably closer to a shark, but maybe a small shark. Okay, just not gonna say it. Yeah, a baby shark. Okay, all right, I said it. I'm a baby. I'm closer to a baby shark, and yeah. So having goals is important. I think no matter what your size is in the game. For me, my goal is to obviously grow. I am slowly, not even slowly, baby. I don't know. Anyway, the rate is subjective to who's listening, but I am growing not out of coffee, but I'm growing a second and a third chain, something completely different that let's say coffee keeps going down, then I have these other options. So I don't want to be like stuck. You know what I mean? I know I can always just run my greenhouses or just run my CADs or do just parts of the loop. But if I have to like maybe abandon the loop altogether, or maybe dial down my coffee, let's say 50%, just to kind of hopefully get the coffee to trend back in the other direction, I can do that if I have other means of making dusk. So I've been looking for some other ways of installing other buildings. Basically every building I can get my hands on. I picked up a couple engineering bays. I picked up some smelters. I have some machine shops. I only got one SAB reactor and one cantina. I still don't know what I'm doing with the cantina. I really did like the EVA suit, but it seems to miss more than it hits. So I don't know exactly what I'm doing with this yet. And I don't exactly know what's the best options when these options do flip around. I just need to spend some more time with it and play with it a little bit. Let's go ahead and do the mini game real quick. So I did not do this last time I did the video for cantinas. Come on, where you at? Okay. We're in the mini game. I'm going to choose vibes. And let's see the breakdown. Okay. Don't know what any of this means, but let's go for it. From what I guess is that your times match equals your reward. And let's see what we get. We get 25 dusk. All right, let's go back to the beginning of this. We'll play again. Oh, damn. Let's play again. So this is going to cost me 25 dusk in one vibe. So that is roughly 30 dusk. So I need to make about 30 dusk to break even. We're going to pick vibes again. And it looks like it's about matching. So I want to get matching symbols. And yeah, let's see. No matches. I lost money. All right. That's fair. We'll do one more. We'll do one more. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right. Cantina. Play. I'm picking. Oh, this is going to be your cost. Let's try scavenging. One scavenge entry. Okay. So your cost is dusk, scavenge entry, and no matches. Ah. Man, I am not doing good advertising for this right now. I think the most I hit was 2. I did try it one other night, and then I was just kind of, you know, I might play it here and there just for a little bit. All right, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. I'm going to do vibes again. I shouldn't be doing this because I like my vibes, but let's go ahead. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. One match. All right, that's better than nothing. Almost got my money back. All right, that's fine. That's fine. All right, so yeah, I still don't know what I'm doing with the Cantina. I do like the Eva suit. It's got huge profit potential. However, the reward breakdown is the odds are slim to actually hit some of the bigger ones. So more often than not, you're probably going to lose. It just depends. I tried it for like 4 days, and I think one time was positive, like very good. And then the other 3 were negative. So I don't know. I might play it some more, just give it like a 10-day test just to see how it performs. But yeah, anyway, that's how things are going. We talked about the coffee use case. We talked about the missing button. Okay, out of all the buttons in the game, it had to be that one. Anyway, yeah. So I guess that's it. That's just a quick catch up on the game. A lot of things are changing. Things are getting good. Things are getting more polished. The change to have the stamina here. You saw the indicator too for the food. That's great. Things are feeling good. Prices are coming down for shelters. That is good. Let's go find it real quick. Shelter price. So shelter price $450. That is pretty dang good. They were like 1,000. I think I even sold one for like 1,100 one day. So, yeah, I mean the price of airlocks has come down too because people just jumped on making those too, you know, to kind of make some money, obviously. But yeah, so but anyway, things are going great. How are things going for you? Let me know. I'm gonna get out.